Okay, so I was making an amaretto sour and I asked Twitter friends what some good names for drinks were, and one of the ones that I loved was the Tart Starr. Obviously, just switched out one word. You'll figure out which one. A lot of Wisconsin ingredients in this and one non-Wisconsin. So basically, this is a cherry whiskey sour. And so if I were to make this, really, really high end, I would be using egg white. I'm not gonna use egg white. I'm gonna use an emulsifier. This is called this is vegan, believe it or not. Methocel F50. It's an emulsifier for food. So it makes things just a little bit, gives them like some viscosity, if you will. So I'm also, a couple things. The bourbon I'm using for this is J. Henry. They have a really special blue corn that they use for Wisconsin, a tart cherry grenadine. So this is basically a cherry simple syrup. You can make this. I love to make my own simple syrups. I just wanted to kind of, sometimes, having like little special simple syrups, I will do it because it's like cute and whatever. It's fun and a little bit easier. But I tend to, if something's straight simple syrup, I'm gonna make it, right? I'm gonna make my own. So like, and I have some videos where I talk about that. I like a 2-to-1. So this is out of Wisconsin. And then I'm also using Bitter Cube Cherry Bark Vanilla Bitters, and this is from Milwaukee. So I got Milwaukee right outside of Madison, and then we're gonna finish it off with the ultimate Luxardo Maraschino cherries. These are the bombs. Let's get started on the drink, shall we? Go ahead and ice our drink. Get this nice and cold for the peoples. We're gonna actually do 2 shakes here because we wanna emulsify the drink. So the first one is just gonna be all the liquids with no ice. So I'm gonna do 1 ounce of lemon juice. Now, I pull back a little bit on the simple syrup. I like a tart whiskey sour that has some strength to it. So I'm gonna pull back, and instead of doing 3/4 ounce, I'm gonna do 1/2 ounce of the cherry simple syrup. And then we're gonna go ahead and do 2 ounces of bourbon. Always remember that your jigger can be 2 ounces or 1.5 ounces. This is 1.5, so I'm gonna go ahead and do 1.5, and then do 1/2 ounce. So there we go, we got 2 ounces of that. And then I'm gonna take the Bitter Cube bitters and put a little bitters in there. I like to just get the flavor going in there. I'm gonna actually put them on the top as well. And then here's where the fanciness comes in. So this is the Methocel. I have it in a Joanne's. Joanne's, for those of you that don't know, was like the Walmart of Green Bay, where they made their own generic. So I'm just putting a little bit of the emulsifier in there, and then shaking it dry like this with no ice. Shaking it for about 30 seconds, no ice, gets the emulsifier kind of going, aerates the drink, gets, that viscosity where you want it to go. And you really want to do like 30 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and add some ice to that. Just want to get that really cold. I really love this drink. I love a whiskey sour. It's just, when you make one and they're really simple, they're really nice. So I'm just gonna strain that into the drink. It's got a darkness to it. It's not as red because of the cherries that I'm using. The cherry simple is really dark. Just have these cherry bitters. And then I'm just gonna take 2 of these cherries, because the cherry whiskey, you can't really have enough cherries. They're so nice. I try to let the syrup kind of drip off of them. And you can set these up. A lot of times, if you're in a tailgate or something, you'll go ahead and get these just ready to go. So all you do is pop them on the drink. There you have it. A Tart Starr. Tart Starr. And the reason why I think this is appropriate, so Bart's wife's name is Cherry, and without her, you wouldn't have no Bart Starr. So a Tart Starr, and the cherry, shout out to Cherry. It's like nice and tart, but you get the cherry right away. You get the whiskey right away. It's almost not like a Sour Patch Kid, but it's got a really nice sour. Greatest quarterback to ever play the game. Deserves many, many, many drinks named after him.